Hello. It's good to see you again. Hey, so today we're going to be talking about something that I get asked about all the time from photographer friends and my clients. It is how to determine a location choice. Brilliant, right? It is based on a couple of different things. Most important item to discuss would be the time of year, the season outside, the temperature and whatnot, and what you're dealing with there. The second one would be the look and theme of the wedding. Okay, so you don't want to detour too far from that. And the third one is kind of like their personality and their outfit choices. So those are the three things. The first one was that the location being the warmth of the weather in the season. So I live in Utah, which is fantastic. Love Utah. I get just an amazing choice of locations. So I have like the snowy mountains, and I have like the lavender fields. I have the Great Salt Lake and a nautical look kind of a thing. And then I have like the Red Rocks in south in St. George, a little bit further south. So what's cool is I have just a plethora of different looks that way. Also, you need to remember that the seasons change in Utah. So we've got the gorgeous spring with the blossoms and the tulips and everything. That's beautiful. The hot sun in the summer. So some Great Salt Lake images are gorgeous there with like the water. Also the fall with the leaves changing in the mountains is gorgeous. You've got those the oranges and the reds, like that vibrant color. And then and also in the summer, you've got the mountains with the greens and the beautiful mountain-esque look. And then in the winter, we have the ice castles in Midway that are just beautiful to shoot in. And then also the beautiful snowy mountains, Sundance and Park City. They're all just like whimsical and magical and gorgeous. I just love them. So you'll want to obviously you'll know what time of year it is when you're choosing your location, but you'll want to make sure that it is also that your bride and groom, that their personalities are coming through. Like I said, like their choice of clothing will give you a good hint to that. So I usually ask them to text me an image of their clothing choice, like just outfits, like dressing room outfit options kind of a thing, so that I can see what their personalities are gravitating to. So some people will have like jeans and boots, and other people will have like a dress and heels. So if they're doing a dress and heels, I'm like, why don't we look to like City Creek and Salt Lake, where there's like kind of a dressier, kind of an upscale look there. And then if they have jeans and boots, it's like, well, maybe we should go to, the mountains and get more of that like epic mountain look. So that's kind of a key into it. The theme of their wedding is something to consider, because if they have some like glittery, golden, glamorous look, you want your engagements to be just like gorgeous and glamour and just scream like elegance. But if they have like a barn looking or a barn inspired reception, then maybe, some fun plaids and some vests and some wood backgrounds, that would be a good option. So you have a couple of things to consider when you're choosing your location. But I will say, the final thing I will say, it is so important that you know that you're the boss here, that you have the last word. If they decide to choose some obscure location, they're like, oh, it's my grandma's yard, my grandma's backyard. It's so gorgeous. Everyone, like, it's just, we all just love it. You're like, oh, I bet it is so gorgeous. But, I just think people see things differently than like my camera does. And on that same wavelength, it's amazing what as a photographer, you see like a small like 4-foot area, and that you can get this gorgeous shot from it. But someone would be like, I would never imagine that you could shoot in that spot. Like, that's amazing. But so vice versa, like people see waterfalls and they're like, I love waterfalls so much. I want a shot next to this waterfall. I'm like, that waterfall is gigantic. It is the size of a mountain, and you are 6 feet tall. So those are the options there. Like, you're going to be this big, the mountain is and the waterfall is in the background, just gigantic. It just doesn't translate well. So going back to what I was saying before, you're the boss. Take the lead on this one. Take control of it. Just let them know where they want to shoot and sell them on that idea, right? Makes sense. So take all of that into consideration. Let me know what you think. Come back next week. I'm so excited that I'm doing these YouTube Tuesdays. So anyway, love you so much. Goodbye.